and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I'm a part-time reseller on POSHMARK, and today I'm going to talk all things My Shoppers, what it is, how to access it, and basically what it's used for. I always recommend to people in my comments and elsewhere to use the My Shoppers to either add likes to bundles, send notifications, send messages, all of this. And a lot of people are like, what is the My Shoppers? How do you use it? What is it for? So I'm going to go into detail on that today. I'm going to break down exactly what you can do in the My Shoppers and walk you through some examples. And I always recommend using the My Shoppers because it's just so helpful and it makes a lot of things really easy to do. So hopefully you learned something from this video, and make sure you are subscribed so you never miss a future video like this that I do here on this channel. Okay, so what is the My Shoppers? The My Shoppers is basically a section where you can find anyone that has interacted with your closet, whether they have liked an item, bundled an item, shopped from you before, or anything like that. So this is just really helpful because it gives you like a pool of the people that are interested in your items or have once been interested in your items, like if they've already purchased from you. So basically how you access the My Shoppers, and this is from my mobile device. So if you go to your closet page, like your home menu, you click on that and then you scroll down and you'll see the My Shoppers. It's under the My Sales tab. If you click on that, it'll open up a menu of different things that you can do. So the first one is likes, and basically here you can go in and add any likes to bundles from anyone that has liked anything in your closet. So I always go ahead and add likes before I do anything else. So what you do is you click on that button and then you click select all at the top, just like if you're gonna go use the share to share all your listings in your closet. You click that select all button and then you scroll through, and make sure you scroll through, like, you have to scroll through in sharing for it to add more items. You scroll through until it gets to the bottom. Now, I always recommend going all the way to the bottom, but if you're only trying to share it to the most recent people that have liked, then you can do it a shorter amount. But if you want to like send out a mass blast to your all your shoppers or anything like that, scroll all the way down through all your likes. Now that might actually be like thousands of likes. I think typically mine is around like 5,000 or 6,000 total. So it's gonna take you a bit of time to go through. So once you get to the bottom and you've scrolled through all of them, you click the button and it'll add the likes automatically. So it'll go through on your screen. Now this is gonna take some time, especially if you have thousands of likes like I do. Typically it takes me like an hour or two for it to really do all this. So keep in mind and set aside time, or do this on another device that's not your primary device. So once it goes ahead and adds all of the likes to bundles, that's basically just taking anything that anyone has liked and then adding it to their bundle. Then you can go ahead, it'll prompt you and say, do you want to send a bundle offer? Do you want to send a bundle message? And so you could actually do both. So you can send an offer if you're looking to sell your items directly to them through the bundle. So you could go ahead and say, okay, I want all the bundles to get a 30% off discount right now. So you could go ahead and do bundle offer and then type 30%. And then again, it will kind of check off all the people, and then you could click, send the offers. But if you're using it as more of a way to send a message to people or make an announcement, you can just click the bundle message. And basically what that'll do is it'll send a message to all of those people that had just put a like in their bundle. So for example, if someone has liked my flyer, my show flyer, and I add it to their bundle using the My Likes, the likes tab, then I can go ahead and send a message saying, hey everyone, I am going live on this day at this time with these, $3 starts or $5 starts. Make sure you check out my closet that day for some great deals. And then you can click send and it'll send it to all of those likes. And again, if you are running a sale, so sometimes I'll run like a 50% off sale, or I'll run like a holiday sale or anything like that. So again, you can add the likes to the bundles just to kind of get their attention. And then you could go ahead and say, hey, I'm running a 50% off sale right now. All of these items included are part of the sale. Shop now, add your likes to bundles, and basically it'll let people know that you're running that sale. Now, you don't have to add the likes to the bundles if you're just trying to make an announcement. So whether you're running a sale or you're going live, you don't have to do that. You can straight just send a bundle message if you want to. But I also do find if I'm sending out offers, I like to get people's attention and add their likes to the bundles as well. Then the next thing that you could do is do something very similar, but do it for your past buyers. So you can add the likes to the bundles, you can make an offer through the bundle, and you could also message through the bundle for anyone that has purchased from you prior. So this will be anyone in your closet that has purchased from you. You can send them an offer on their likes, or you could go ahead and send them a message, because like a lot of the times if I go live, I'm trying to get like my old buyers to come back to the live, and that's like the best way to communicate with them. So you could go ahead and go to the My Past Buyers tab and then click bundle message and then kind of send that same blast. So I'll kind of go through twice. I'll send it to all my current buyers and then also my past shoppers. And it's just a great way to get a hold of people. And like I said, it does take a lot of time, so you kind of have to let it sit and go. And if you're going to use it to go live and you're going to send a message out, definitely start it like an hour or two at least before you go live, so it has time to go through all of them. Because you don't want people getting the notification when you're like no longer live. So always start it ahead of time and let it run while you are prepping for your show. And then the final tab is just basically viewing all. So it'll show you all of that together. It'll show you, you know, your current buyers, your past buyers, all of that. So this tool is really great and it's really, really helpful. And again, a lot of people don't really understand it. They don't know the point of it. But like, again, I use this for so many things. I use it to get a hold of people in a mass amount versus just kind of adding comments to individual bundles. Or I use it if I'm running a sale, like I said. So if I'm trying to let everyone know that has shopped from me or that has bundled from me. Say someone bundled a couple items, but they didn't purchase yet. Well, me telling them that I'm running a sale, those items might apply to the sale. So it might kind of get them to purchase. And again, it's just a great way to get a hold of people in bulk. And so whether you're trying to send an offer or make an announcement or run a sale, the My Shoppers is the way to go to do all of this. And I just find it to be so helpful. And like, I think like once a week I'll go through the My Shoppers and send offers through the bundle just to really get a hold of people and make sure that I'm sending out those offers on top of the individual offers that I send out to people. Because again, a lot of people do end up bundling things and you don't want to miss getting a bundle sale. So let me know down below if you've used the My Shoppers. If you haven't, if you're gonna start using it now. I think it's such a beneficial tool. I've told a lot of my friends this too, because a lot of people say, well, don't people get annoyed when you just send out mass blasts all the time? And yes, there are some people that do. I've had some people that have messaged me saying, don't ever message me again. And to that, I'm like, well, whatever, they can block me. But I'm trying to get a hold of people and this is the best way to do it. And plus, like all the live sellers, all the people that are running sales, like everyone uses it for that. So everyone kind of knows that people are going to get notifications in their feed of this. So people kind of just expect it and like people don't really get annoyed. I mean, again, there's going to be like a few people that do, but overall, most people actually use it in a beneficial way. Now, I would not send these out daily. Don't annoy people that way. I only do it like, you know, once a month, or again, when I'm running a sale, which is not all the time. You can do it every time you go live, but if you go live like every day, I would not be sending a blast. I would only be doing it if like you haven't gone live in a while, or if you don't have a really regular set live schedule. Or anything like that. If you go live every day or even every Saturday, you might not need to send a blast. It's more if you're just trying to get a hold of people that maybe you haven't heard from in a while or things like that. So do not abuse it, but also use it. And again, those people that are gonna be like, don't ever message me again, like I didn't buy from you, because I've had that where somebody will be like, I've never purchased, I've never once shown interest in your item, how are you sending me a bundle message? Because they probably have actually liked an item by accident and they didn't even realize it. And then when they unlike it, they still show up in the My Bundles. So again, if you get a message like that, just ignore it. Don't even worry about it, because if they want to, they'll block you and you don't have to worry about them. But most of the time you don't have that problem. I think I've only had that problem like maybe once or twice, and I've sent out like thousands of blasts. Like I've sent out a lot of blasts, and people don't really get bothered by it because it's the only way to mass communicate with people. If there was a way to like have a sale banner in your closet and then like tag all your shoppers, people would do that. But there is no way to do that. So this is the only way to kind of get a hold of people. Okay, so hopefully you liked this video and hopefully you learned how to use the My Shoppers tab. If you want to see another video on new features that have been dropped recently to Poshmark that basically are updates, that some are good, some are not so good, but it basically explains how to use all these new things, you can click right here. And if you want to see another video on some new features that are coming to Poshmark soon, to the platform that were released at POSHFest last month, you could click right here. But until next time, I will see you then.